Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about YouTube names. Have you ever been frustrated with YouTube names, or you've seen a video and you remembered the name, and then you go to look for the channel and you can't find the channel because maybe that wasn't the channel name, it's really an at name, or it's all a little crazy, right? So I want to go over the 7 things I did before I settled on my YouTube name. Now, am I really super happy with my YouTube name? No, but I wanted something a little bit more generic since I do a little bit of everything. I do, classic cars, I do cooking, I do gardening, I do travel, a lot of museums, that type of thing. And those are all on my playlist, but I kind of am building myself up with YouTube. So, learning things little by little. I am older, so, um, but I had had a career and stopped that. And when I stopped my career, I didn't go on a desk drive or a desktop or a laptop computer for years. Everything I did was on my phone. So, um, I knew that on YouTube, things are a little different when you get on a computer versus on a phone. So, not of us have the same issues or see what everybody else is seeing. So, this might also help you in your channel naming. But I think above everything else is it's important to remember that what you have is a business when you have a YouTube channel. And considering that it's a business, now ideally I would have all of my playlists broken up into different channels, and I may get to that point at some time. Um, my goal is just to get monetized, and once I do that, then I'll consider maybe doing it, and then I'll have to rebuild all of those channels, but we'll see. Um, so, but my process for picking my name basically was write a list of as many names as I could think of. Just a push. Just push yourself to write down so many names, right? And variations. It doesn't even have to have your name in it. You take, for instance, the Pioneer Woman, right? So that's how she established her brand. Mr. Beast, he established his brand with Mr. Beast. So think of things like that. And, with those names, right, they really stand out. They're memorable. So consider that when naming your channel as well. Now, mine, I think it should also describe kind of what you're doing. And I think even with me, I think Easy Street with Jen, it gets misconstrued into thinking, oh, she's had an easy life, Not at all. We all have a rough life, and I had a very rough life. So I but I overcame a lot. So and ended up with an amazing life, crazy amazing. Um, I just feel so much gratitude, but it's a name that I was comfortable with to start my channel, and nobody else had it. It's unique to me. So, and is it marketable? Probably. It could probably be. So, because I'm not selling shoes. I think there is an Easy Street shoe thing, but I'm not a shoe. So, I'm not even a shoe in. So, all right. So let's get on with this list because I'm crazy. So number one, first place I looked was YouTube. I took every name, and as soon as it popped up on YouTube, it was knocked off the list. I was not going to have a name that somebody else had already had on YouTube. It gets confusing. And I know I have met people on YouTube and tried to find them, and there are like 10 people with the same name. And I go and I put such and such channel. And then I'm still scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Sometimes it never pops up even. So, make your name unique in YouTube if you can. Number 2 place I looked was domain names. Whois, you can go to whois.org and you can check out all the domain names in the universe and see if anything's available. And so Easy Street with Jen was available. And so that checked my box. I was very happy there. The other thing I did not consider when I was coming up with my list of names was symbols. Symbols will put you at the bottom of the alphabet list. You aren't at the top, you're down below A, B, C. So if anybody's ever scrolling for you, looking for your name, by the time they get to X, they're like, yeah, none of these are it. I've done it myself. Actually, recently. And because I was trying to refer that channel to somebody else and I couldn't find the dang thing. It was driving me nuts. So, yeah, you don't want symbols in your name at all. And number 2, it's really kind of not professional. And number 4, your I's and your L's. Be careful with those because if you're going to use an L, try and keep it uppercase. If you're going to use an I, keep it lowercase because they are interchangeable. Capital I looks like a lowercase L, and your channel can be kind of hijacked in that sense. And people can think it's you and your channel, but it's not. So, and just to protect yourself. I know we used to do it for fun in the early days of AOL. We'd change our names like that and pretend we were somebody else, but never for a nefarious reason. But it does happen. So just be careful on that note. Number 5. So the other lookup I did was copyright. You can go into national database and verify that nobody has ever used your name, or if they did, that it is no longer copywritten. Because if you were to ever get a brand deal, you'd want to make sure that you could do that and not have to pay anybody a lot of money to be able to get them to change theirs. Now, the other thing I checked, number 6 and number 7. Number 6 and number 7 were the email and the @ symbol. So your email address for your channel, I don't use my personal email for my channel email. My channel has its own email, exclusive to it, and it is my channel name, no numbers or anything like that. So I did do a check first on YouTube also to make sure that, and that kind of comes in just doing your initial check of YouTube to make sure that nobody has your channel name. But you want to secure that email, definitely. And I still pay for my domain name, even though I don't have a website. So I have easystreetwithjen.com, and I pay for it. In fact, my bill is due and I gotta get that paid. It's cheap. It's like $12, but nobody will ever have it. And say something does happen with my channel, hey, I've already secured that. My brand people and managers and everybody will be really happy. So there's that. And then that @ symbol. Yeah, you want make everything as simple as possible. So when you @ me, you're going to @ easystreetwithjen.com. It makes your channel easy to share with others, makes it straightforward. Keep those numbers out of your, channel name if you can, unless it relates somehow. Maybe you're doing a NASCAR driver and you use his name, or a basketball player or somebody like that. But, for the most part, leave numbers out of your channel if at all possible. Um, and that's my advice. So, and can you change your name in YouTube? Yes. There are limits, I believe, on how often you can do that, but you can change your name in YouTube. I know someone who did it at least, I know for a fact, twice in 1 week, if not more, but a total of at least 3 times. So if any of this makes sense to you or makes you question your name or anything like that, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on it. Or if you're just, you really aren't interested in long-term brand deal or, long-term success or anything. Or if you've not thought of it as a business. So mine, even if I die, my channel is set up, even though I'm not monetized now, there's a day it could be. It is part of all of that to be done. So, and dealt with legally. So anyway, hope this helps some of you. Take care. Let me know in the comments what you think or any other hints or tips you have for anybody that might watch this video. I appreciate it. Love y'all, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Take it easy.